Hey everyone, this is going to be the instructional video for my R reading group for Friday, April 3rd. I'm going to quickly go through the email and then we'll just jump right into doing our comparison so then that way we can get on to our weekend. Congratulations on doing 3 weeks of online learning. We're so close to done. 3 more days and then we get spring break. Thank goodness. All right. So this is the read aloud. It's about a little mouse girl named Chrysanthemum. If you're interested in a little spring read aloud, learning goals are here for you. If you're interested in following them as a checklist, there's also a link here to the project template, what we have to do for the country, and the video instructions. If you want to watch them, if you get confused based from when I went over them in our Zoom, also a link on to learn how to screencastify. If you need any of those from Classroom, they're all right here for you under classwork, home instruction, the video, the Google slide that you need to make a copy of, and the rubric here of how I'm going to grade you. Alrighty. The other thing is the Audible account. I have the links here for you if you're interested in the free read alouds. And I also made a suggestion for Interview with the Robot. I read this last night and I couldn't put it down until I finished the whole thing. It was honestly really good, and like the twists and the turns were something that I didn't expect. So I think it's a really good one if you are interested. The Epic Reading link is in here as well. So if you'd like to, I'm just going to keep sending them until everybody joins because I don't want to leave you without any online books while we go to spring break. The link here for the Zoom meeting at 2 is here if you want to follow it. That's the most important one because that is going to be our ESL lesson for the week. So please, 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 please try your best to be there because we're going to continue with our lessons. Also, I have office hours from 10 to 11 on Fridays, so if you would like to stop in and ask me a question, you need help, anything like that, just come on in. It's just honestly going to be me sitting there, lesson planning. So if you would like to join me, you can. If not, you don't have to because it's not mandatory. So we're comparing and contrasting Brazil and South Korea. I've kind of already started doing this. I just wrote down some things that I remember, that most people speak Portuguese. The country was once controlled by Portugal. The capital city is Brasilia, and Brazil is in South America. Many different people speak Korean. The country was controlled by Japan, and the capital is Seoul. So South Korea is a part of Asia. We're just going to quickly go through this. Alright, so we're just going to quickly go through Brazil. Okay. You can put in here, Brazil is the largest country in South America. It is a fact. Alright. People, a lot of people live there. It looks like a lot of people work in the service industry or in factories. So, people work in service industries or factories. And service industries are pretty much anything where someone has to do something for someone else. So, tourism, restaurants, hotels, things like that. People are mining on the countryside. They have huge plantations where they grow lots of food. What else? So it seems like a lot of people they come from all over Europe and Africa. The ancestors from Europe and Africa. What else? We have the Amazon River, and I talked about this. We talked about this. There's a dictator. The Amazon River was there, and the other thing is that they were controlled by leaders until a democracy was created, which actually is the same for both, as we'll see with South Korea. Okay, so many people are Catholic and they celebrate Carnival. Many people are Catholic. Their big holiday is Carnival. What else? Amazon rainforest. We got lots of different animals. Alright, cool. And the rainforest with all its special animals. Alright, what's the last page say? It's filled with life. The Amazon rainforest teems with more living people on the land and its people. Many learn spoke about. Cool. Alright, South Korea, here we go. Alright. Seoul's the capital, but very respectful. Koreans hear a lot about education and about respecting your elders. They also work in manufacturing jobs, so that's really good to know. So they both work in manufacturing jobs, but South Korea Koreans also work with computers. What else we got? Here's that education, the land, many mountains. I'm sorry. The land is very yes. North and South Korea were once one. We talked about this already. They tried to be separate, and then as we see, they were controlled by dictators, and then they eventually wanted to set up a democracy. Korea was split and fought during the Korean War, which they are still a part of now. What else? You have New Year's is a big holiday. Silk. Alright, so New Year's. Silk. Big holidays. Sorry, I'm not talking about. I really don't have much to say other than just taking notes. Um, both countries, both countries eat a lot of rice and spicy foods. So, what we find then is that there's a bunch of differences and only a few ways that they're similar. So, they both were controlled by dictators and controlled by other countries. And eventually, they were able to break free and create a democracy for themselves. And they also both have a lot of workers who work in manufacturing jobs. And in terms of food, some of their food is very similar. So that's going to wrap it up for comparing and contrasting these two countries. There's not a lot for these two. They really are very different, but there are some things that make them similar. So email me if you have any questions. Other than that, enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday with another video.